Why does it keep on showing me this interacting tutorial? Did it just drop? I did this. What? I already did this and turned it in. What? It just reset a quest for me. I have video footage of me doing this. I read this. I did this. What the? Okay, if that happens again, I'm gonna report. Oh, because I'm on the wrong character. I'm special. I am super special. I am on the wrong character. Woo! I was scared there for a moment. I thought that all the progress that I had made had somehow been wiped out. That is more like it. Call of the Forest. Battleron has information on a new task. Ready to hear about the job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gredonia. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it'll pose any trouble for a venturer as survived the bedlam in Sestasha. If you think you might be interested, you want to have words with Mother Mione, me counterpart in Gredonia. Good luck, mate. Right, I don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. You have another fool me once. Oh, there's a follow-up to this. You know what? I'll do it. Ninja has information that, unlike last time, is sure to be of interest to you. Oh, you've returned. I hope you do not harbor any ill will toward me for my earlier deception. You see, I believe the most important lesson for a green adventurer to learn is that he should always question the motives of everyone he meets. If I have given offense, allow me to make it up to you with some advice. Tell me, have you ever visited the Eyes outside the Tempest Gate and past Madman's Bridge? The sentries stationed there keep watch over the road, and when trouble arises, they sometimes turn to outside help. If you wish to make a name for yourself as a trustworthy adventurer, you should speak with Enkreta at the Eyes and offer your assistance. Okay, so it's just a... It just looks like a, hey, go here and take a quest. I'll pass. Because I'm not looking to start a quest chain at this juncture. Alright. Easiest way is to go to the airship landing and then up the stairs instead of walking all the way over. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to you, take your... Oh, not here to dine? Dare I hope that you're the adventurer Battleron sent word about? You are? The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mione. and the Caroline canopy is my place. With regards to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you are ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Mione is waiting to brief you on your task. Fire in the gloom. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardon for interrupting, Mione, but our needs grow ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good morrow to you, too, Bow Lord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for your help to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tamtara Deepcroft. The place was once a Gelmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been skulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The birdmen have grown restless as of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing in anticipation of this. I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelveswood, lest we be taken unaware. The situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? Nodders, you have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, please make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will appraise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear me? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Move this over here, click on it, and then I can remove that. I mean, yeah, I can do it with my touchpad mouse, but I just assume not. All right. So, gonna hit that aetheryte on my way. Oh. I almost completely bypassed where I intended. Oh wait, nope, I was going the right way. I got confused. Think of our goal, sister. One day our adventurers will be the stuff of song, and it will be worth it. Gods, I hate mausoleums. It's not right to disturb the dead in their slumber. So we meet again. I cannot say I'm surprised to see you here. You took the prize back in Limsa, but this time we'll give you better sport, or I'm no true adventurer. I shudder to think what might have happened had Isildur had I not thought to pack the fruit I stumbled across on the way here. Sometimes he has too much vigor for his own good. Age is supposed to mellow us out, but if anything, it has made him more impetuous. I understand his desire to make use of the time left to him, but one misstep and there won't be any. Childish curiosity prompted me to commit the most elemental of blunders. Were it not for the fruit Elaine found, my adventures may have well ended in this forbidding place. Always look before you leap. In my haste, this most fundamental rule of adventuring slipped my mind. I do believe I shall rest here a while. Ooh, did I miss them? Hold on. Were they back in the... No, there's a cutscene afterwards. I might have missed them in there. By order of the Seed Seer, the Tamtar Deepcroft has been placed under the control of the Wood Whalers, and entry restricted to only those who meet the strict criteria instilled by Steelglade Fane. You're in Durbanfall, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bow Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the Sixth Astral Era. The cultists took the lesser moon Dalamud for their god, believing that it would deliver them from devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its complete descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel more moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say, everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they are doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. It's my group before, the Eagers. I was kind of hoping maybe I'd get a different team. The Tamtara Deepcroft. I should have died. All right. Yep, I'm only going to do those big pools when I have a big, I've got my mitigation. Oh, no chest in here, or did I grab it already? Regardless. Oh yeah, let me... take a bite of that, a little bit more health. Definitely does not hurt. The direct hit and vitality is pointless. Not a vitality, the direct hit and skill speed is pointless, but... the vitality definitely is not. Who dares disrupt the right? Okay, I'm like, oh, that's super small to read. Lightning strike. God, you like did that instantly. Why'd I do that? That's what I wanted to do. So I won't be able to interrupt the next one. Can't see. Yeah, see, needed a little bit extra damage. The altar is clear. Let's see here. Have I? Oh, I didn't realize I got a better X. Hell yeah! Is it a proper? Alrighty then. Well, I've got my cooldown, so. Too deep. Wait a minute, I wanted to go. Wait, so look at the map, dummy. Here's a map for a reason. Okay, we came in. Yeah, we came in here. So I want to go left first. Oh, shoot. Keyboard slipped off. I'm going to step away for a moment. Well, it seems that my inactivity has had me removed from the dungeon. That's unfortunate. All right. Well, since I've been kicked out, I'm going to take a moment to do something that I have to do on the side anyways. Let me. All right. It's all right. This recording is going to have about 20-30 minutes of dead space. And I just would fast forward past it. I doubt I'm going to go back to this point and rewatch this segment anyways. But I still want to have it. Oh, it's already there. That's good to know. All right. There it is. Okay. Okay. All right. One more time with feeling. All right. Let's see if I die this time, since I definitely should have died. Nope, she's got me. Or, sorry, he's got me. There. In it valect. We're gonna pretend that I did that already, because I don't want to go and clear everything again. You know what? Because I'm only going to be doing this with the duty support where I can, I'm going to go ahead and turn on party effects. Alright, now I have to remember that home skillet's gonna instantly in thunder with like no chill. And I did it too early. I'm a genius. Wile E. Coyote, super genius. Nah, no extra damage for you. Even though it doesn't matter. Thunderous cap. Alright, so, well, I got mitigation up. I smell fresh bread. Woo! See, he cast that way fast. Oh, you know, I just realized I don't have all my tank stands. What kind of tank am I? Oh, luckily, I think it's because whatchamacallit has increased aggro. There, you don't want to move, I'll point him away. Bullshit. Just for that, I'm kicking you in the... Nah, I was gonna kick you in the dick. What did I get? What did I get? Oh, I didn't get anything because I already have that. Okay. Oh, you're over there. Damn. It's the right decision. If I had waited, I'd have died. Valet. Ground. Valet. I wish I could call for a mage of LB. Like mage LB1. Squadron crawled so that duty support could walk. Good job, Eager Conjurer. I put you through your paces. You obtained a cultist rosary. These accursed beads exude a powerful aura of death and suffering. I'm gonna sit here and do nothing. I hate you. Either you're instantly triggering it, or you're waiting until I've got you targeted and have already hit the damn thing. Whatever. Fine, I don't care. I'm getting an interrupt on you because you. Wormwood altar is no longer seen. The light of the cultist soul fades. How does that work exactly? Assuming you come from the 13th, who summons me from the void to reside within this cruel vessel? Yeah, from the 13th. The body is so defiled, it's unforgivable. Oh, so they summoned a void sent into a corpse. Whose, though? Galvanth the Dominator. How inconspicuous. Right, just like in training. I'm gonna wait here. Here we go. Interject has no effect. Either I managed to time that perfectly. You definitely got hit by that. An axe to grind 5. So that's got to be 30. Which sadly I can't get a warrior because that is behind a main scenario quest. Yeah. Good job, man. I, of course, mean that in the gender-neutral sense. Oh, they still have... Yeah, I missed an interaction because I'm almost positive that there's one more interaction with Edda's group before her quote-unquote fiance dies. Welcome back, Endo. I am reliably informed that your foray into the Deep Croft was a success, nor did I expect anything less. Bateran's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it is something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death becomes an ever more a common occurrence within your fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the Guildmaster is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for inexperience to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point. Aver's gone, and that's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. Hear that, Tanks? He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah! The hell with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I never saw your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by the way, some parting advice. Get rid of Avir's head, bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hell you want with it, but for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, all right? Wait, don't leave me alone. Please. I'm so sorry, Avir. Please forgive me. Scenes like this have become all too common. Makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now you see why I am grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received message from my counterpart in Uldar. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. Ah, poor Edda. I'll see you again at level 50. Call of the Desert. Mion has information on a new task. So you're not adverse to taking a little trip? Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes from the Adventurers Guild in Uldar. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Think of her as a sultanate version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now, off you go, Endo, and good luck. In this case, instead of teleporting, because the airship is literally right here, I'll take it because it's going to be cheaper. Well, let's see here. Hold on, 120. Yeah, it's going to be cheaper. The Ruby Road Exchange. I'm almost positive that's the one. Because I'm pretty sure the Hustling Strip is... Yeah, the Hustling Strip is by the Chamber of Rule. Oh, nope, that door's... That's bait. Welcome to the Quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now, if you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... Judging by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for ale. Are you called Endo Ebenfall by any chance? Mion sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you are eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? Well, level 31, and we're only at 17 on the MSQ. Yeah! Into Copper Hell. Momodi is waiting to brief you on your task. The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. Gods almighty. Another second under the sun and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale if you would be so kind. Good old Papa Sean. Excellent timing, Papa Sean. It just so happens the adventurer who'll be handling your petition is here. So this strapping young lad is the much-lauded adventurer, is he? Marvelous, marvelous. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, good sir. I am Papa Sean, formerly of the Sultan's Swarm. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you like to apprise Endo of his mission? Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at the Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. These giants are the clan known as the Hecatoncheires, fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Throne Dynasty. Alas, it seems that they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where their miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. The people of the age used the Hecatoncheires to work their mines by way of enchanted helms. They were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will, but as is oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hecatoncheires, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost level. So it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath hundreds, thousands of tons of rock. Well, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demands of building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. There's a lot of time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed. And that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task that we would have you undertake. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. Hey, listen, God's bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it's for the best. In that case, in case you don't know, Copperbell Mines is in Western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear? And one more thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina and Son is presently at the quicksand. A fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell Mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Hey, listen, these people got fucked over for a long time. Fucked over a long time ago. And then they had to spend, centuries locked up underground. But we kind of freed them, and they're pissed about it. Could you go kill them all? So that they're not a problem? Would really appreciate that. Oh, it's somebody who just looks like Y'shtola. I'm like, why is Y'shtola here? Like, she shouldn't be here. Oh, she's not. Alright, so I hit 30, but I don't get Thrill of Battle because Thrill of Battle is the final quest that you unlock. I mean, like, I could go burn through the stuff, but I'd rather wait until and do it at appropriate levels. Besides, it's not like any content that I would need to use it in, I will get to use it. So, again. Alright, Mr. Peyton Mesa, what do you have? Looking for Peyton Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with a mess down in Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, mate. Just hope you've got skills to go with them, because things ain't pretty down there. The Hecatoncheires have left the place in a right state, and nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second Ul Dynasty was still young. It was abandoned centuries ago, and if it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyways. I mean, nothing could possibly have survived being buried under a mountain's worth of rocks for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt, for want for aught to build with. The stone's torches are keeping watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. And there's another Y'shtola, but later Y'shtola. So, Gate of the Sultanate. Western Thanalan. Alright. Hold on a second. Soon, my pretty. Soon I will be there. Let me see something. So it's out the other. I know I'm going a long way to try and not have to walk, but I am curious. Return to Chocobo, a Chocobo. A bow is just a Chocoporter. Yes, it's your horizon. Good. And I can get their horizon thing. right. Perfect. And I can do this. Let's throw on my sprint. Druggins. See, why can't Rose have names like this more often? Drunken Stag, Torrid Whisper. Must be a Limsa Lominsan thing. Where they've got names that are just nonsensical. Painted Mesa. Yeah. I'll have to look and see what the names are of the Rose in... Oh, hey, Isildur. I've been an adventurer for long years and borne witness to many pivotal moments in history. Though the times may have changed, the essence of our trade is not. Adventuring has ever been the quest for self-betterment through challenge freely faced, and ever shall it remain so. As an adventurer becomes more experienced, you will naturally acquire the... Okay, this is the same. Wait, hold on. Maybe not. Acquire a love of justice and an understanding of self-sacrifice experience. Such experiences cannot be measured in tangible ways, yet it must assuredly shape who we are, grounded as it is in decisions we have made on our journey, and their consequences, good or ill. I sense the light within you, young one, and it tells me that you are destined for greatness. We found Dolores Bear... Oh, shit! We found Dolores Bear and his entire party dead. The giants were thorough in their work. Judging by their tracks, it would seem they tried to rush the horde of the creatures. I cannot say for sure what drove an experienced crew like theirs to throw caution to the wind, but I do have my suspicions. We are all our own worst critic, and our desire to better past achievements can rob us of good sense. Thus do we become more given to recklessness. While it is important to have goals, one must not fixate upon them to the exclusion of all else. Do so, and one will surely pay the price, as Dolores Bear and his comrades did this day. Oh, shit. I'd never seen that before. Yeah. Whew. Whew. All right. Well, so Dolores Bear's group is fucking dead. And then Edda's group disbanded because Evir, whatever his name is, died. We Storm Torches are in charge of security within Copperbell Mines. Access is restricted until we can better assess what exactly has transpired here. Only those who express permission, with express permission, can enter. Yeah. All right, Stone Torch. There's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure that the effects are contained. But for your safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who volunteered to quell the Hecatoncheires. I didn't think that Papashan would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now. It is only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can, and enter at will. My gang's here. crazy. They freaking died. Oh, those are below the body. Tiny key, a small metal key used to unlock doors. How novel. I'm blown away by that. I honestly am. Assuming you guys are gonna teleport to me, yeah? I don't have to, like, force you to get on the thing, do I? Yeah, okay, thank God. You gotta be stunned out of it. Man-eater rip. Huh. There used to be stuff in here. Probably one of the changes they made to streamline some of the earlier dungeons. Rawr. Wow! The eager thaumaturge is attacking through the wall. At least that tells me I don't necessarily have to worry about line of sight on them. Six ounces of fire sand. Blasting powder used to clear away tunnels and mines, though 6 ounces is not nearly enough to cause any real damage. Did I leave one behind? Am I special? No, you've never had to go this far back. Something I've just like blanked out and missed over there. Oh, that, yep. How many times have I done this dungeon? At 12 ounces. Hey, Kotos. Yeah, I'll admit it. I really didn't need to, but I figured. Yeah. There's a vote to be sure, but I don't think it's there either. No, I already have it. Is it the same? Oh, how novel. Yeah, they removed the ads that used to be in here. Yeah, I guess they're just going to teleport down for me. Yep. Okay. At my balls. surprised it didn't try and blow itself up. Maybe they changed its logic because too many people died in the dungeon to getting blown up. Pilot 12, what is that? Stars above, descend. Okay. Wandered Curious. Is it any better? Nope. Conjure. Slaves no more. Free! Free! Masters must pay. Masters must die. Never again. Never! Hey, bud. Sorry you just wanted to be out and be free, but we're gonna need you to die. Good job, everybody. Oh, that's right. Forgot that there was a one after this. The Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operation can resume, and Uldar will have the material she needs to rebuild. The entire nation is in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Sean the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. It'll do the woman well to see you're alive and in one piece. No! Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. But please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this, paid for it with my own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. You paid for that haircut, man? By right, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crimes. He means sex. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12's is me witness. Please, adventurer, help me, I beg of ye. I swear on me mother's grave I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with coin I'd saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. Who the hell's are you at home? This dog's master? I've had enough of this mummer's face. You dogs teach them a lesson. Kagatakoi. Hank stands for no reason. I'll take care of this. The rest of you can watch. Not bad for an adventurer. I should have stopped at the 7th ale. Kick to the gut. Stop bloody gulping and give me a hand, will you? Bugger, bugger, bugger! Speed always. Damn, one shot the castle just about. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Again, my dude, you paid for that haircut? Thank ye, kind adventurer. Thank ye thrice over. I'm having a stroke. I'd swear there were more refugees I swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. Residents found their lands either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? It's the same thing happening in the other cities? The talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Uldar has a reputation for being prosperous, so it's natural that refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does, but I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Guardian Empires, patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may Be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins. Get your dodo tenderloins. Guaranteed cheapest in Thanalan. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Look around. You'd think Uldar was well on its way to recover. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end of misery and suffering. Sir, are you alright? Sorry, stroke. What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Saw her buy the meat, you say? That's absurd. Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? Your mother. I will overlook it, but just this once. God bless ye, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. It don't bear thinking about it. Bad stuff indeed. Ever the selfless hero, I see. It's been a while, adventurer. I have been watching you closely ever since you flew out of Limsa. You discharged your duty as the Admiral's personal envoy with admirable humility, and you displayed unfaltering courage in the face of danger ever since. Whensoever you come upon those in need, you gave them succor with no thought of personal gain. In summary, you have demonstrated all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. For reasons I cannot well explain, your every deed seems invariably to serve the great general good. Whether you mean it or not, it is a happy knack, and one which speaks volumes for your character. Yet for all your admirable qualities, it is your gift which intrigues the most. I speak of the visions you experience, visions like the one you had mere moments ago, if I'm not mistaken. I can provide you with the means to understand them. An acquaintance of mine is blessed with the selfsame talent you see. If you so desire, I can introduce you to her. She and I fight for a common cause, a cause which would greatly benefit for your support. If you would agree to lend us your strength, we should be glad to do all within our power to aid you in your personal endeavors. Think on it. Think on my offer. Should you decide to accept, pray speak with Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand, is a close friend and ally of ours. Inform her that you have been chosen by the signs of the seventh dawn, and she will tell you where to find us. I can't see shit. Seems like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be all right. Saying that if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? course, I do enjoy hearing tales of a gentleman's woes with the women folk from time to time. Ah, Endo. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh-off-the-carriage adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you've been hard at it with giants in the dark. You're every ilm the adventurer Mion said you would be, Endo. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I know who she meant right away. Ah, Edda. Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Edda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at it, being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when I'm sorry. We were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Avir, and he and I were to be wed in spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are. You see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the man you are, of all you've achieved, I find that I am awe-inspired, just as Avir once was. And so, I've decided to start adventuring again. Start again as an adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask your name. Endo Ebenfall. I shan't forget. Thank you, Endo Ebenfall. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well. We will. It just unfortunately won't be in the best circumstances. Adventuring can be a cruel, bleeding business. Time was, I didn't know why anyone would bother when they first asked me to take charge of the guild. Here, I didn't want aught to do with it, you lot. Though it'd be a right pain in the arse. Thought it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be part of your lives. And that goes double for yours, Endo. What did you say? You want to know about the signs of the seventh dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest, then. Listen, Endo, the Scions ain't no ordinary folk. The work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. I absolutely do. Well, let me repair my armor. There is not a vendor around here, so I'll have to do it later. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. 40 Vesper Bay Aetheryte tickets. See, y'all new players don't know. You don't know the pain of Vesper Bay. Momodi is ready to tell you what she wants to know. Sorry. Momodi is ready to tell you what she knows about the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. So you want to know more, do you? Ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being Udar. Ul'Dan. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Endo. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a man in demand, Endo, and the days ahead promise to be busy. But I hope you won't forget about them that helped you get you into the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell them how you're faring. Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. I will take the Broker Joe. Fine. Yeah, because teleporting to Horizon's 163. Oh, are they got a million gil? Jeez. Choke up order. I'm lazy. Yeah, 5 gil versus 120. Besides, this will let me get time to open up some caramel corn. Let me get a quick swig. Oh, I just realized I should have rented a Chocobo because I don't need to go to Horizon. I need to go to Vesper Bay. Ah. That's alright. Okay. Here we are. Oh yeah, this should also give me access to the dye and the, there you go, if I had a glamour. They moved this. I swear that the glamour system was unlocked in Mordona initially. Well, oh dear, 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 this will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How can you go dressed looking like that? My dear, if only you'd spare thought for style and coordination. I hope your garb holds up during a scuffle, because there's little else going for it. That's it, I've made up my mind. From this day, I'll take it upon myself to save you from any more fashion disasters. Let me see. So much that needs to be addressed. Wherever to begin? Be a dear and get me a drink. I'm feeling parched. And this is a matter best discovered over a glass of something cold. Just go to Pissed Pete. Pissed Peist. And ask Fulkin. I'll have some blood orange juice. And tell her to make sure there's no pulp. Now, off you go. Alright, miss. Over there. They actually added some vendors, because I'm pretty sure there was only like one person here before. Alright, for starters, we're gonna sell off all this trash. Not spirit bound. Not spirit bound. Will never be spirit bound. How is this only 1% spirit bound? Did you really gain it that low? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Item comparison. Strength, direct hit, vitality, tenacity. Strength, vitality, determination, direct hit. I mean, ultimately, the values are so low it doesn't matter. Plundered Cuirass. Oh shoot, when did I get this? Oh, it's equal. It's equal in value to the, how do you look? You look like something. Oh, that actually fits with, that. So, I'll keep it, I guess? It fits with the Cuirass in terms of kind of base look. Anywho, urine gloves, acolytes, hemp sorrels, foe striker skirt, acolyte skirt, plundered caches. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this goes like this is a separate look. Yeah, that actually doesn't look terrible. I mean, the coloring is meh, but it's not the worst thing I've seen. Altered thigh-high boots. I think I like that better. Yeah, these are gonna be the Azim's earrings are putting everything in the dirt. Okay. Alright, purchase items. Orange juice. Yeah. Die system. I don't really need to read this. You're dying. Speak with full. Who the where? Ah, wait. Nope. Who the where? In here? Ah. So it's funny. She wants orange juice for... Yeah, she wanted orange juice for the other thing, and then you blood orange juice for the glamour. Yeah. Hooray, glamour system. Let's go. Glamour's now available. My dumbass might spend some money on this character to make him look neat for the story. Alright, Nedrick Ironheart. Braving New Depths. Nedrick has a tantalizing bit of information to share with an adventurer. I mean, I'm still too low to do it, but I'll take it. Hail, adventurer, you wear the expression of one who seeks new battlegrounds to hone your burgeoning skills. Do not ask how Nedrick knows, he simply knows. Now tell me, are you perchance familiar with the sunken temple of Khan? I will not hold it against you if you are not. The ruins only surfaced when the calamity split the ground asunder after all. Any road, it's a popular destination these days for adventurers looking for new frontiers to explore. If you're keen to join them, why not make the journey to southern Thanalan and visit the temple yourself? What with the many dangers that lurk within the immortal flame are keeping close watch over the place, but a Lalafell by the name of Bibumu should be able to offer you passage. Okay. I don't necessarily care to do... maybe I would, because this is like my home forever now. Seeds of Change. Oh, this is for... No, this is for the whole planting system. I'm not going to mess with that, because it's not, like, real. And then you are... Trauma Queen. Yeah, that's for 50. I came here by way of the Wanderer's Palace. Oh, how you would love it there. A daring adventurer like you. There's automata contrived into the very walls. Dozens of secret rooms there must be. Alright, let us continue. The lady, the myth, the legend, Tataru Taru. Deep in the depths of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for heaven above, to quench my thirst for you. Ah! I would thank you not to sneak upon me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to. Here at the behest of Y'shtola? My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? I can't read any of this! Endo Ebenfall. Ah, here you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Tongue. My name is Tataru. I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the Solar. I shall let her know what to expect you. No, did you have anything else to say, Tataru? The antecedent awaits downstairs within the solar. You may enter whenever you are ready. So, I would go and explore, but it would be rude of me when I'm not a member yet. Scion of the Seventh Dawn. I take it you are Endo Ebenfall. Tataru sent word that you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Okay. I can look at stuff for... Ooh, I like that better. Because I don't necessarily need the bronze pieces. It's not better than what I'm using, but it fits better than the gloves for glamour purposes.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will be glad. They will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutual beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves a greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose, and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. Then you can come to your decision. When you come to your decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall trust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach out to one another in the fields, when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. I can't think that we've ever used that again other than, like, this part. You may now hire a retainer. Our organization, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, was formed through the union of two separate entities. The first was comprised of Charlian natives, such as myself, and was called the Circle of Knowing. The second, made up of individuals that share your rare gift, was known as the Path of the 12. The terrible events that ushered the Seventh Umbral Era taught us that only together may we stand against the evil that seeks to consume us. Summoning a primal is no small feat. It requires a tremendous concentration of aether, which is why the beast tribes go to such lengths to obtain crystals. Once they manifest in physical form, their unquenchable thirst for aether only grows stronger. Think they would drink the land dry with a nary a thought of the consequences, considering their fearsome strength. It could be well within their ability to do so. It is for this reason we must do our utmost to oppose them. This place is called the Waking Sands, and it's our headquarters. It used to be somewhere else, but a bunch of things happened, and we ended up here instead. While there were others who possessed the echo, none are nearly as strong as you with the power, hence our extremely high expectation of you. 7 waning moons see 7 suns rise. Divine orders royal, fallen corpses writhe. Thus the Divine Chronicle seeks to warn us once more. The meaning of these words now shine clear. They evoke the dire circumstances of this imperiled age. The realm doth shudder and twist. The dawn lieth cowering 'neath this stifling blanket of night. And we abide, we awaiting the coming of the unborn Era's seed, the light which shall pierce the glowering darkness. me see if I can... If there are people I can talk to out on the side yet. As I know, as the story progresses, things change here. And I want to capture it all. Arneveld. Auli. Abatia. Ehrenwald. I had a dream unlike any other. I was myself, but then I became something more. When I spoke of it to the others, they directed me here. Did you have it too? The antecedent made me an offer I couldn't refuse. Said if I joined, I'd get to fight against Brimals and Imperials both to my heart's content. I know I could get the same by enlisting in one of them grand companies, but I've never been partial to saluting, if you know what I mean. The receptionist is something else. Did you perchance notice how small she's written the names in her roll? I couldn't make out a single one, no matter how hard I tried. Sorry, it's just making idle conversation. The whole affair has me all worked up. I thought for sure that it was some sort of scam, that they were rounding up helpless adventurers from the various ends. But now I've seen this facilities for myself. I must confess it looks legitimate. Alright. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Endo. I will go whither the wild rose blooms. A wild rose by any other name. Minfilia is waiting to hear whether or not you will pledge your support to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popolimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there. Welcome. Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. I have been expecting you. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emoja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
Alright, let's see if we've been afforded any new interactions. Through the first mission, you will come to understand the nature and struggle with the primals. The realm may appear well on its way to recovery, but reality paints a far bleaker picture. The truth is out there, Endo, and I would have you discover it for yourself. Well, the lead up to the fight with Ifrit. Our organization, the Sign of the Seventh Dawn, was formed through the... Oh, okay, that's the same one as before. Alright, more people in here. Brent. Don't mind me, lad. I'm just here to deliver a shipment. Now, where shall I tell them to put it? The guy we met on the boat. Yep, okay, so things have changed. People have moved around. More people have come in. Una Tayun. Why don't any of these blokes know who I am? I swear I was one of them Science of the Seventh Dawn. Only we didn't have a fancy name back then, and the headquarters was in a far more convenient location. At least I think it was. Is my mom playing tricks on me? Gods, what's wrong with me? Why can't I remember it more clearly? Okay, same dialogue? Nope. The robberies and disappearances, the Amalja are the most likely culprit, wouldn't you agree? Then again, this is Thanalan. One cannot discount the possibility that moneyed interests are involved. So this boy has Garlean blood in him. Can't say I'm surprised. Everyone knows what happened when the city is sacked, even if the bards choose to omit that part. But Arnevald shouldn't be pitied. Boys like him have a clean slate, an opportunity to write their own story, free of the ties that bind the common man. They say that those of us who have seen the dream are chosen, that we have within us the seeds of greatness, that we could be heroes. Even me, an Alamegan half-bred, cast out when his mother could no longer stand the sight of him, a half-breed who once took to banditry just to eat. I'm sure I'm just brimming with heroic potential. You kick ass, my man. Subway moons, divine fall. Yep, so that's the same. Yep, okay, so their dialogue is the same. Just the addition of the change of their 3 dialogues, and then the addition of Una Tayun. And then Brent's here. Alright. Ready to begin? Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then your mission is to investigate the crystal robbery and a spat of abductions. Crime which we believe to be connected, assuming we are correct. It is like that any discovery we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attacks on their caravans, our friends at the Amalja and Sons mineral concerns have doubled security over their shipments. In light of this, it's my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drypo, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. I don't think there's a change because it's just it's set to the state pre-mission. Endo, how goes it? All's well here, at least on the bookkeeping front, anyways. Yeah, the only quest that's here I can't take. Absolutely glamorous. Oh yeah, that's for making the things. Okay, what is the connecting? Yeah, no, unattuned. So Central Fanaland, unattuned. Yeah, so it seems like Black Shroud, Little Alamigo. Yeah, so it seems like, well, I could go. I'll ride to Horizon. I'll ride to Horizon, and then review. Take a little break. No. That's a lot of freaking no's. Ow. Oh, I'll do that stuff later. I'll leave that there and continue on. So I'm going to keep on keeping on. I do believe that is dog eat dog. You suck. Boy, I can't wait until I can get a mount. I mean, I have mounts. I just, until think it's after after Ifrit that that you gain the ability to join a free company and unlock the mount system. Mapping the realm, Central Fenelon. Bermuda mix. Hit this and I have to go east. I'm not going to Camp Blue Frog until the end of 2.0. Oh, so is that what the barding looks like? That's awesome. I have the stuff to do that too, I just can't on my main. Right. Now we're at Drybone. I think I will attune to the Aetheryte and stop there for this very bloated recording session because of me stopping at 2 points for a decent amount of time. And I will stop here.